All right, welcome back to another episode of Look What Jess Found. Well, these next couple episodes could be look what was donated to Jess, and I'm pretty excited. I haven't had anything donated to the channel in quite some time, and my son brought. These are the last pennies I will ever be getting from my son, barring some sort of fortune. He gets lucky and finds them. He'll probably get them for me. So he lives in Jersey, and he picked up some pennies from New Jersey and from New York on his little visits to New York. And this is it. These are the last pennies from him that I'm gonna get. And like I said, unless he gets lucky, he gets them. I'm sure he will. And he brought them to me, man, and that's so cool. And we're gonna do one episode today. I'm from New York. I lived in Jersey for for a little while also, but we're gonna do the Jersey one today, and we're gonna do the New York one tomorrow. So episode 763 will be Jersey, and episode 764 will be a New York wrapped penny roll from 2025. That's when he got them. He held on to them for me. And he said at the end, he said, "Dad, I can't get any more. This was it. These were hard to get." And he got in total uh about $20, about 40 rolls he gave me in total. So I'm super, super duper, canupa, uber psyched. And let's see. Psh. Okay, I don't know why it's always. Oh no, there's usually more copper at the bottom than there is the top, but not in today's one. Oh man, this is awesome. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. You can always tell the copper. It's like it has the most oddest color. I mean, it's only taken me like going on 3 years to recognize the copper color. It's kind of like almost an olive brown. There's a little green in the olive in the copper pennies, and of course there's variation. But generally, when you see that, like that one right there, the fat one right there, that's copper. That's one. That might be copper, might not. It's kind of thin. Might not. Might not. That's probably copper. Might not though. That's copper right there. That's definitely two. Huh. I don't know what happened to all the copper. Okay, maybe it's because I was too zoomed in. But it looks like we got at least 6 or 7 copper in here. I thought maybe we had more, like 8 or 9, but we'll find out. Sure enough, in short order. All right, and we're starting off with a nice shiny zinc for the zinc tube. That's a new tube I started recently, and I'm happy to add to it. Yeah, so this looks like copper. Oh, it's not the one that we looked at before. And we have a copper coin, a copper penny. We're on the board. Every once in a while, I will take like a. It's so funny, right? Oh no way. A proof? We found the proof. Yo, I can't believe this dude got a proof in New York in 2025. Yo, I don't know if I've ever found the proof on this channel. And my son got a proof? Holy shiz niggles. Let me take a picture of that for the I cannot believe this. I have to look at it off. I cannot believe this. I mean, is it? Hold on a second. Let me pull up the mintage. All the except for copper coins, all of the uh, links, websites that I use are. I don't use copper coins because I never got his permission. You know what I mean? I know he's an active person. Like some of these are like Wex. Some of these other ones are like public domain type websites. Wexler, Konica, you know. But Copper Coins, he does videos like a YouTube person. He used to anyway. I don't know if he still does. I always forget what his name is. He has like a Doug. I think his name is Doug, something like that. All right, 1961. Let's see what we got here. 61 copper coins, and we're gonna look for the P proof. Wow, no pictures. All right, let me see. Let's go on eBay. I want to see what. Oh no. Let's Google it. What a 61p proof penny looks like. All right, you can get them for $5 or $4. So they're not super uber expensive, but yeah, but that's how they look, man. Look, they look just like that. It's like glass or something, you know? So crazy. Look at that. They're about $4, I guess, plus shipping. But still, man, I've never found one. I can't believe this, man. I'm like so psyched over this. Unbelievable. I'm gonna write his name on it, you know. Thanks, John. That was dope, man. If you're watching the video, man, I can't believe that. Matter of fact, I'm missing him a text. It's a little early. Oh, another pretty shiny shield. Even this one's okay. You see how the front looks. A lot of 2019s. Yeah, I'll keep that too. I'm telling you, man. I'm glad I started to do that. I know it's late, but better late than never. 1973, Denver. Man, does that seven and does that date look extra thick? And so does the Liberty a little bit. Let's take a look at it a little closer. Yeah, I'm gonna say not extra thick, but it just looks a little extra thick. Obviously, same thing with the Liberty and Motto. Huh. So a scratch in this like a little arrow in front of his mouth. Wow, that was great, man. That was really awesome. Who you what? Can't believe the one pack that I pulled, and the first one that we pulled has the 88. I'll throw this one out. I was like, why does it look so dark over here for? I got all the lights on, and I have a little like swivelly type of lamp to the side of me, and you could point it. So like if I'm looking at something at the floor, I could point at the floor. And 2005, yeah, look for all the DDOs. And then you have to, if you want it to face the desk again, you have to move it again. So I never moved it back to facing the desk. Checking for that extra thickness. It makes a little bit of a difference on the desk when I don't have the light. And I have a bunch of lights. I have overhead lights and everything in the ceiling. I have the forgot what they're called. Recessed. I have the recessed lights They're LEDs, so they're not as bright as. That's pretty shiny. That's a good one. I'll put that over there. They're not as shiny as like regular, I guess, iridescent lights. If I'm saying that right. But I didn't want. I have what, one, two. There's three of them. And it's a small room, and I was just afraid of that in the summertime that having three of those lights on would create just too much heat. So I went with the LEDs, but they don't provide like they're not as bright, obviously. Maybe they have some that are brighter. 2009, wowzers, man! Winner chicken dinner, man. Not the best condition, but nice looking, man. Wow. And I have a look at this 93. It's very red. That's a nice looking memorial. I might put this to the side. And it has a weird strike, a little off center, I guess. Oh yeah, I'll hold on to that too. So far we have. Let's see if this is another copper. If this is copper, this will be copper paint number 6. It looks copper to me. Show enough. Show enough. Show enough, man. Show enough. Look at this. I cannot believe this. I gotta look at those dots on the end. Something weird about the strike on this. Oh, so look how strong it is. Look at this craziness, man. This is unbelievable. And this is what I'm saying. Like some of these penny rolls that I've been looking at lately from Pennsylvania. Man, that really looks like a strike through on the end. Might not be, but and I'm telling you, this strike is super odd on the reverse, almost like a double die. Like a little bit shifty. Another really awesome penny. That's unbelievable, man. That's copper paint number 7. Yeah, like, and I'm telling you, I really think that some of these PA, that's nice. Some of these PA penny rolls with only 4 or 5. This is the most recent penny roll probably ever. And look how much copper, and look at the variation I'm finding, and the whole thing. Very few dirties, and even the dirties aren't that dirty. And and then they go back to the ones in PA, and there's like 4 or 5 coppers, and it's like, and I just kept feeling like something's wrong with these. That's nice. 2005. I look for the errors. Lincoln Memorial, shiny Lincoln Memorial. And I'm not saying that's the case. Throw that one out. And I'm not saying that 100% that they are picked through. That's a shiny. But they're just so they're like what's the word I'm looking for? Emaciated. They're like starved, depleted, weak. That's just my feeling on it. Like everything, and that's just I mean, out of the 3 states, I got to be honest with you, Pennsylvania is my favorite. New York, New York, Jersey, and PA. Um, Even Connecticut. I mean, not too crazy about Connecticut either. Another copper penny with rusted copper penny. That's 8. Shiny 2019. Yep. Nice. Nice. Things are a little bit cheaper out here. You get all your seasons. Houses are a little bit cheaper out here. You know, there's still especially over the past several years, there's been more. It's more eclectic out here. You know. Anyway, die clash. Look, and a wheat cent. Are you kidding me? It's the 50D. It's so funny. I was watching Rob Finds Treasure, and the only thing he kept on when he was doing his nickels was looking for the 50D. I guess the 50D is a serious uh, key date for nickels. Wow, this is a nice looking one too, man. I can't believe we also got a wheat cent. What a tremendous! I wonder what they sell for. So we got $3 on the $2 or $3 on the proof 1961, and how about on the 1950 Denver? Let's go to lowest first. I mean, it's probably in fine condition, right? Where's it at? No, maybe even extra fine condition. Yeah, a buck or two. People are always asking me, "What's that worth? What's that worth?" I mean, it's so easy to look up, but whatever. It's worth a buck. Most wheat cents are worth in nice condition. They're worth about a buck. In nice condition, I'll throw that out. Wow, we got like 10 copper pennies now. Make that 11. 63 Denver. Wow, man. Yeah, that's 5, 8, 10, 11. 11 or 12. And we even got a 2017 P, man. What a tremendous. This is like as close to a perfect penny roll, penny roll hunt that you can ask for. This has got to be I mean, honestly, like if someone paid for this penny roll, and they said, "I paid $5 for this penny roll." I'm like, oh, that's a lot of money for modern. Yeah, I know. I paid $5 for it. And then they found what we found here today. I would say, yeah, that was good. You got one of the better ones you could find. 13, 13 copper pennies. Look at this, man. Look at these shinies too, man. We found a lot of shiny Shield Sense. Look at all of these for the roll, man. For the roll. For the horde. Wow. 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 What a shiny memorial. Telling you, and look at the, and that's the last shiny memorial we're going to find. We only got one with Penny. Look at that. And 3 shiny memorials. Man, this is going to be one of the best. And we got the 2017, and we got the 2009, and we got the wheat scent, and we got the proof scent, and we got the die clash, and we got another copper penny, 1973. One of the best penny rolls I've ever could never. Who knows what's the never can never? That's a trivia question. What's the never can never? I know I'm saying it wrong. Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar, something like that. That is that is the ship from the Matrix. The ship from the, and I think it has some sort of biblical meaning to it too. All right, so I mean we got one, a two, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think so. Is it? Yeah, I think this is 2. Yeah, 11, 12, 13. And this is the die clash. My lucky number 13, man. My lucky number 13 copper pennies. All those shiny shields, all those shiny memorials, the 2017P and the 2009. Unbelievable, man. What a tremendous penny roll. I hope you enjoyed. This is why one penny roll can just be so much fun to do, and it's what really has kept me going. Like I said, these ones that from PA lately, they're a little bit like tight bummers, but I don't have many of them. I mean, I have boxes and boxes and boxes of penny rolls, so it's not a big deal. So you're gonna have to, you got to take the good with the bad, man. That's just life. And you got to make lemonade out of lemons. Tomato soup out of tomatoes. Turn the frown upside down. I collect marbles too, and I just happen to have them right here on the side. And these are 2 wicked. They look normal. Like if you saw these from a distance. All right, let's go to here. From here, you might not realize that they're special marbles. Like, so I have a good eye for them. And check this out. It has ox blood in it, and it has these little, I don't know if you want to call them occlusions, but look, there's like something inside a dirt. I don't know, or I've never seen that before in a marble, and I put it to the side because they were with other marbles that were like regular plain marbles, but this has ox blood and it has little things inside. I've never seen anything like that. And it's definitely a vintage marble. I don't know if it's an acro, or one of those types of marbles, or if it's like a Cairo or a playwright or something like that. And look at the other one. The other one looks like a snake. Excuse me, like a cat's eye, and it is I think a type of a cat's eye, but it's like a snake. But look, with black and look with bubbles in it. So this is another type of hard to find type of a marble. And I have them on my desk. I got to go put them with my other special marbles, like I do with the coins. I do the same thing with marbles. When I find special ones, I'll put them with other I'll separate them, right? Because these are, well, I'll be honest with you. If I can identify this marble, my feeling is this is like a $20 marble, but because of the ox blood and with the inclusions in there, whatever those are, it might be more expensive than 20, because I've never, out of thousands and thousands and thousands of marbles I've looked at, I've never seen anything with stuff inside of it like that, like pieces of gold almost. I've never seen anything like that before. And then this one has bubbles in it. It's super crystal clear, but with the contrast black. It's just like a wild snake. So it's not, and the bubbles tell me, and it's not shiny either. Vacors and mega marbles tend to be shiny. These are vintage marbles. These are probably 1970, 1940 to 1970. This one might be older. Anyway, I just thought I had extra content. I like different things, and I really like penny roll hunting. And sometimes it gets boring with penny rolls that are not interesting. But then you'll find one like this, and you're like, wow, you know, and it'll just make my day. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please click like and subscribe. God bless. And I'll see you in the next episode, which is what's that? 764.